Alrighty. Testing audio. 1, 2, 3. Audio sounds good. Alrighty. So Game 3 World Series tied 1-1. How did we get here? You may be asking. I put it up on the Facebook page. We won 6-0 in the first game thanks to a grand slam, mostly by Costello. And then the second game, Jared Crosby just had our number. Had us no hit until the 7th inning. And, man, we just could not get anything done there. Can get this okay, we're live. Okay, good. My messages for some reason interrupted my thing. What's up, NJ? What's up, baseball? So yeah, we are now shifting to the south side. That means the DH will be in effect here. Sorry, I'm just fixing a few things here. Swept Cubs through 2020 Brewers franchise 3-0 facing the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we have a decision to make. We have a decision to make, and it's a pretty big decision. I don't know who we're going to start Game 3. I've never had this problem before. There's a reason why I say this. What is up, BM? Welcome back, buddy. It's been a while. Let's not take 45 minutes. You are insane. So, guaranteed rate field. MLB Network, of course. Now, here's my decision. Internet's been dropping frames all day. Oh, God. Yeah, Comcast sucks, man. I don't know how people stand up for Comcast. They're so god-awful. They really are. Even people in my area complain about Comcast. What's up, C-Boys? How you doing, buddy? Good evening to everyone. Let me get rid of that. I love Zach to death. I can't have him over-talking me. I did beat him, yeah. I did. I'll be playing that when the World Series is over. But here's my dilemma. I don't know who to start. I would start Boovy, but he's been having issues with his control. I would start Tanaka, but he doesn't just have the pitches that I'm looking for, if that makes any sense. And I don't know if I want to start Cho, because he doesn't have a strong enough clutch for me. He doesn't have a strong enough hits per 9. So what do you guys think? Who would you want to see? I want to let you guys decide. Do you want James Cho? Do you want Gene Boovy? Or do you want Albert Tanaka? Those are the 3 choices, so... Might finally be gratefully. Yes! 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 Daniel Bryan. Yes! Really? With who, sir? Spill the beans. Or can you say? Spill the beans. Who made the good decision? NJ wants Boovy. Okay. 10 to 15 hours a week. Still, that's better than nothing. That is way better than nothing. Dude, it is about time someone hired you. You were unemployed for criminally way too long. So you're going to be running that station in, what, a month or so? Alright, you guys want Boovie. I'm going to go Boovie. Now, we do have the DH. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to set Darby out again. I don't want Darby in. Love is going to DH. We could give Crook a shot, even though he's not really any good against righties. You know what? Let's let Barney Armas do it. Or you know what? Better suggestion. Better idea. We're gonna put him at first, and Melendez is gonna DH. So let's see what we got here. We're going to have Nam. We are going to have... We're going to put Crozier. Not what I wanted. I love the game, man. Interviews tomorrow, and I'm not worried. You shouldn't, because you're going to get it. Yeah, man, take your time with that. Take your time with that. I ain't hurting my feelings. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I will put Costello second. Do Valdez. Something's got to change here. Put Michael Love fourth. He's been doing very well. Armas will hit. Watkins. I'm going to have Crozier hit at the bottom, probably. I mean, I like Crook. Or you know what? I may put Anthony in, to be honest. We can get some speed on the base paths if we do this. Yeah, I haven't tried March to October yet, but I will be. I will be. I look forward to that. We need a righty. We need a lefty somewhere. Should I do Anthony? I may do it that way. Righty, lefty, righty. I got Lee Romero in. Okay. Let's just try this, man. Let's see if this lineup will work. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I'm glad I saw that. Ooh. that was pretty dangerous there. In that case, we're going to let Crozier DH. We're going to let Anthony play in the field. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Big, important game here. Tied 1-1. It's going to be a good one. How are you guys today, James? Besides Amish, getting the best news that we can hear.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series. between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, Lance McCullers, Trevor May streams. Hunter Pence does every now and then.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of the series.
It does take a little bit.
Build up to this one is just about
yeah, Brett
over.
Phillips.
It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next.
Brett Phillips, yeah. All right, guys, we got to get our offense back going. We didn't get a hit until the 7th inning in Game 2. We cannot be having that. What's up, C-Boys?
Home side about to take
How you
the
feeling,
field.
man?
This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
I don't know how well you're going to hear him because I have him turned down a little bit. My bad, Maniac. Here we go. White Sox Cinderella story.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Richard Childress gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
I like the new. I think it's a nice little switch up.
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early. And
what's up, C-Boys? What you got, man?
Speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago
They got
White
their
Sox.
A-game out today. Bo Cordero, Jeff Ridgway is out there. Manuel Margot. The outfield is
teams
just
in the
ridiculous.
game that really rely
All 90
on
plus.
statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now in the box, William Nam. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Well, here we go. Pitch 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
7:05 again. We are perfect with these pitch times.
The windup and the 0-1. Man, a fastball just missing.
He's got Morales today. Yeah, I saw that with Matt Olson on the shelf. He's got a lot of shoes to fill.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
I gotta say this, man. For me, it's harder to check my swing.
You still have a
lot
strike
harder.
to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have
Opening
to get
day is
that ball
tomorrow,
a little
guys.
bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next
Cannot
one.
wait. I'm
To
gonna watch
2
as many
balls and
games
2
as
strikes
possible.
now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of
A lot of
foul
good
off some
series
good
opening up.
pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's
Cubs
up
are
there
gonna
with
start
a
off in
plan and
Texas,
not just up
which
there
is very odd.
swinging at
They start off
anything
against
that
the
can throw
Rangers.
towards home plate.
Brewers got the Cardinals, I believe.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch
Good at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He had one hit, but it was a grand slam. I wish I could see what that other pitch was.
First delivery to him on the way. Castro might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think it's Braves and Phillies as
here
well.
On the south side in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Ring ceremony. New camera cut. I love the camera
to start the game. Nope. Fastball well outside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's
That's
trying
when
to
their
do with that
home
pitch
opener
is to
right?
expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Gotta check something with my presentation real quick. In-game ticker. I've never seen the
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hope ever gets Blue Jays. Yeah, I've never seen. I'm just thinking for the host. I don't know if my notifications are gonna work or not.
He's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
What is up, Superchargers?
Hit ball to short.
Rodriguez like feet off the end of the bat there.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
I don't know, man. I might have to play another year on Hall of Fame until I get used to the hitting. Or I get my timing better, I should say. Yeah, buddy. I'm so excited for you, man. We all wish you the best tomorrow.
Now here's the pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot footed out of there.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from
Carl baby, there she goes. See ya. Jose Melendez. Let's kickstart this.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in
the game series, is awesome,
and the
Chargers.
Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down and it counted, needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Into the box now, Michael Love. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't
Heidi
tell
wears
you,
different
in
stuff. I
postseason
actually
play,
did not
one
notice
run
that.
feels like 3 or 4.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was.
Should have heard what
before
Count
that
said. It
home
was
run.
hilarious.
Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
It makes me feel a lot better that we scored first.
2-0 count and the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swing and a long.
Ooh, look at that ball. That ball hit hard. That ball hit deep. That ball's caught.
He will crash into the wall, but hold
Thought it
on
was
to
gone.
There for the final out of the inning.
Opening
One
day
more
tomorrow,
look at
boys.
the
Yeah, who do you
final
Padres
out.
got
A
tomorrow?
teeth rattler
Who y'all
if
start
ever
with?
There was one. MLB Network is back on the south side after this.
Nice play by Margot. I haven't
Time now to check
fixed.
the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox
I
in
haven't
this one.
fixed
How do they go about
him
taking
yet.
down their
Okay?
division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing
No,
days
no,
when I
sorry,
knew
not
I had the
Padres.
ace on the
I
mound.
might have said
It
Padres
had
because I was
to be
thinking of
win day,
Margot.
and when you get in a car to drive
Oh,
to
my
the
bad. I
game,
meant
you tell
Cardinals.
yourself,
My
even though you
fault.
feel
I know who
bad
Cardinals
about it,
got, though.
Just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2
Orioles,
runs early
Yankees,
in this
Mets,
one.
Nationals. Gonna be good. Nicholas versus Chassin. 2 pitchers I had last year on my fantasy team.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is
Yeah,
gonna
you and
be a
NJ are gonna be
stationary
talking
team,
trash, I'm sure.
Trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding in, Lee Romero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alright, you see here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black
Still
there
getting used
for
to
a
the
called
strike zone going away. Braves, Phillies, Diamondbacks, Dodgers. That'll be a good one. Astros, Rays, Angels. We already know the Athletics have already started their season. Giants, Padres, Indians, Twins. A lot of good opening matchups tomorrow.
Right there, and it's quickly
Colorado
1-2
at
now.
Miami. Yeah. You got Freeland tomorrow. I think the Cubs have tabbed Lester to go. Yep. John Lester versus Mike Minor. He's still pretty solid.
The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Yeah, NJ brought that up earlier. Doesn't surprise me
The
with
next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center.
oh, what a catch.
Anthony
With
is
Olsen
right
being out
there,
for a
one
while.
down.
I don't think they traded that much to get him
Good
either.
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Failing the moment. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Into the box, Manuel Margowski.
That's
As
rough.
he looks at a fastball that's in
That's
there
rough,
for strike
Zach.
one.
Ugh. Yeah, Zach was doing the doubleheader, I believe. He won the first game like
Into the
1-0.
windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on.
That sounds like the AI.
When you have 2 strikes on
That
you,
Joey
as a
Bats flip
hitter,
thing
if
looks
you
so
get
good.
something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ooh, good changeup.
The changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with
They're not
2
allowing
away,
home
let's
run.
get
Oh, yeah,
one
that's
more
right.
look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series.
Once again, man, the White Sox and their Cinderella story. Beating the number 1 and number 2 seeds. This team's solid. I can see why they made it. What up, Cubs fan? '24 against San Diego and 13 against the Red Sox. Really? I just wish they'd shut up and sign, you know?
First pitch of the at-bat.
They're the new Machado and
0-1
Harper.
the count.
Stop whining and sign. Just take some money. Be happy that you're playing a game, you know? Be happy that you're still relevant.
Line to the right
If you're gonna
side.
do good,
And
then maybe
that'll
you'll get more
down
money.
for a 2-out single.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitters got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the
I just
the
know
cleanup
they're
hitter
gonna
coming
sign
up.
with a team that's not gonna compete this year.
Stepping in now, Billy.
I just have an
Lucy.
odd feeling they're
As
gonna
the
sign
first
with a
pitch
team that's
to
not
him
gonna
runs a
compete.
bit inside for ball 1.
As a hitter right here,
You
have
do,
to
yeah,
tell
you
yourself,
get,
I can't get too big. Don't let the moment
rewards
get away
for
from
any
me.
mode that
A
you
nice
play.
bullet in the gap
Road to
gets
the
the job
show,
done in this situation.
franchise. I think even practice you get
The 1-0 home
rewards.
fouled away. Lucy is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Alrighty. Yeah, the game's really fun. I honestly love it. Like when I lost game 2, I know exactly why I lost game 2.
Ridgeway, the runner at first.
You know,
with
I
2
know the
gone.
game didn't cheat me out. I felt like I just threw a bad pitch, you know.
And he just misses inside with the fastball
Get
there.
squeezed every now and then.
That
but
pitch right
what can you
there,
do?
he's trying to keep him from getting
And
his
it feels like
arms
a
extended.
grind,
If
too.
it's
Like,
out
it feels
over
like
the
it's a
plate
lot
more,
harder to
he
get
can obviously
some
do a lot of
batters out
damage
now.
with it.
Here now the 2-2.
Ooh, come on, Blue. What's the strike?
Well, this has been a good at
What is
bat.
the strike?
He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Oh,
so now
man.
they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs.
get it low
He's
enough.
Going right there. Batter
Gotta
didn't
get it
come
lower.
Out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
All right, what do we got? You want a fastball? I disagree.
Standing in now, Chris Rodriguez. Line to the right side, but foul.
But it's kind of good, you know. It makes you think, you know, it's not a guarantee that we're going to go 7 innings with a guy, you know.
Comes set, the 0-1. It's a
Oh,
high
please go
fly
foul.
ball headed for
Go
the
foul.
left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a
Did you miss
3-run
anything?
shot.
We had a
Instead,
solo
it's a
home
foul
run by
ball.
Jose Melendez in the first, and now we're trying to get out of this squabble. I want another slider. I disagree.
Pops
How this guy's
one up,
hitting everything.
but this will land untouched.
How you doing, Matty?
The 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close.
22 pitches in the first inning. Another slider. I disagree.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Popped him up.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Anthony.
Let's catch this. Whoo,
Makes
boy.
the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Better buckle in, ladies and germs. That was only the
White
first inning.
Sox strand a couple. They still trail 1-0.
Booby's on a short leash tonight.
Now at the plate, Angel Barrios. He'll
Need
lead
a
things off
two-run
here in
lead.
this one-run contest.
Tired? Yeah. Me and Leo did a lot today,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
so we are sleepy as well.
Ball taken for a strike on the inside.
We got plans tomorrow. It's gonna be a nice day. We're gonna go to the hardware store and pick up some things for the house. So
The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
may go out for ice cream. I don't know.
And
I haven't
he
exactly
fouls
figured
this
it
one
out
off.
yet.
The 1-2
That should be a ball.
is a low changeup that's laid off.
8-2 tomorrow and off Friday.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I'm off tomorrow. And
I
I work
understand
Friday.
pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either.
So you're gonna miss
He's
the
gonna have
first
to go
part of the
after one
Yankees
these
game
guys.
tomorrow.
Lifted in the
Barrios.
air out towards left center.
You gonna get to
Margowski
that?
is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Retro Yelich jersey. It's pretty sweet. How much did that set you back, sir?
Standing in, Chris Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Valdez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. A bouncer
Ripped
to the
it
left
right to him.
side. Rodriguez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Watkins.
Yay,
as
Mills
he'll get
putting
his
something
first
that
opportunity
totally
in this
obvious.
one.
On Twitter. Good to see.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he
30
gets the
bucks.
swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was
Pretty good.
guessing off speed.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
Oh, that's
That's
strike,
taken.
huh?
Now it's 0-2.
I have a feeling that it's gonna have a really big zone.
And
Not that I'm
it's
just
fouled
being a
away.
smart aleck. He didn't do anything. I'm just being a smart aleck.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Grandal. Hopefully he shows up for you guys this year.
The 1-2.
There's a knock. Almost through the
Back
umpire.
up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side.
Nothing happened. I'm just being
But he was able
sarcastic.
to stay inside and drive it for a
Jesus.
base hit.
Calm down, guys. Chill.
In now, Peter Crozier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2
Good
away.
World Series. I don't think he's had 3 home runs though. That might be his postseason numbers because I don't think he's had 3.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
You know, I mean, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't, I'm not jealous of it. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to make it sound like I was. It's just like, I guess what, I know you're just trying to give thanks to these guys that have, quote unquote, been a big support to the community, in quotes, even though a couple of them haven't even been around for the whole last year. But, you know, who cares about that? And,
here now the 2-2.
let me just swing at that real quick. But, the other thing is, you know, it's like, really? You wasted that space that you could have done something else with the game for that? You know? That's what you did, you know? Just, I don't know. You could have used that extra space and time and energy to make the game, you know, tweak it, I guess. But no, you decided to put, you know, what is it, 7 quote-unquote big-time streamers in that, honestly, it's just going to do nothing but inflate their ego. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely missing that.
Valdez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I mean, nobody's going to talk about the fact I have a 10-year franchise. There's nobody else on Twitch that has a 10-year franchise that's actually played a majority of the games, but I don't get a place. That's fine. You know?
A ball and no strikes.
Let's just talk about a guy that goes 12-0 all the damn time, shall we?
Drilled to the right side. To his left.
The game's seriously fun.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And I don't mean it against them personally. I really don't. I really don't mean it against them personally. I think we would all say yes if San Diego Studios came up to us and said, hey, would you like to be in the game? Yeah.
Striding into the box, Elvis Castilla. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and no strikes.
Right.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately. And
I mean, if someone can point out to me, if someone can point out to me a more dedicated franchise streamer in this game, I'll pay you money.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive.
That's just me.
The 2-out base hit.
That's just me. I'm sorry I don't play Diamond Dynasty all the time.
Baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0.
Sound bitter, don't I? I don't mean to say
the batter didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well, this won't get over the second
Got him.
baseman's glove as he's got it to end
Good
the
inning.
inning.
That was a lot better
White
inning than the
Sox
first
lead
one.
They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Oh, Ray knows about the Morales trade.
In now, Kevin Anthony, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. line towards
I think
center
it's
field.
the competitive part.
Well,
I
this
really
is
do. Like, people don't really find it
right
impressive
at him
when
in
you beat an
center field
AI,
as he
but when
takes
you
it in
beat
for the
another
first
actual
out.
person, it's more impressive. That's what I think, anyway.
So striding forward now, William Nam, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ugh.
Not even close
Swinging
on
at
that
nasty
swing. No
stuff.
balls and a strike.
Swinging at dumb stuff, man. Dumb stuff.
1 out, nobody on.
1 second here. Dang it. What's that guy's name? Kron. Eister. Sorry, I was punching in something real quick. There it is. Boom. Nailed it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he sends it the
Get into
other
the
way
gap.
toward right center.
Get into the gap.
He leaps, but he can't get it.
Nice
It's
play
down
by
for
Margot
extra
to back that up.
bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus.
What was
out there.
that?
One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing too.
No, it's
Otherwise,
okay.
it
I
could have
brought
been a
it up.
triple
I'm
or
not.
even an inside the Parker.
It's probably not even fair to me for me to
Digging
say.
in to try it again, John Costello. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
No,
last
don't
time.
time him out. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sure there's some kind of DD spy in here, and they'll
First pitch coming. Here it is.
run around and
Skied down
twist the
left field
story
line.
and do all that good stuff. I don't know. Good play.
Rodriguez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men
Do,
out.
do, 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 do. First time I've heard that.
Striding in once again, Jose Melendez. He went deep in his first
Look at our
at-bat.
boy
We'll see what he's got in
Melendez.
store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Matty,
There's a
thank you for the
temptation
host,
pitch.
sir. I don't know if my
Power hitters like
notifications
this
are working
looking
or
for
not.
pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
I don't know why sometimes my notifications work and other times they don't.
Swinging a ball
Ah, it's gonna go
line
foul.
down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Spinning a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Two and one.
Nah, it's fine. Don't time him out. It's really country. I want to buy home run calls. I think that's what I'm going to use a lot of my
They know
stubs
the
on.
threat this guy
If I
possesses
can.
at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's ball
Yeah.
4.
Good bat.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
How do you get the sounds? I think it's in the marketplace. I can't remember actually. Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0
Ooh, boy.
pitch.
That ball
This
hit
is
hard.
pretty well out to left field.
That ball is
Rodriguez
gone.
Going back. Gone.
He is continuing his home run, his postseason dominance, man. Michael Love,
So a
postseason
3-run
MVP
blast
already.
to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
I think it's under like extras or something.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the
I
ball.
was very sad to see that the Colorado Rockies call was not one of them.
Into the box, Angel Barrios.
I did notice that the Chicago Cubs radio announcer call was one of them. It's got a chance gone.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This offense is
See
absolutely
ya.
feasting on these count leverage situations.
See
If
ya.
he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, the Yes Network, the ones that the Yankees run under or whatever, they have a Twitch channel, and I did not know that.
Now the 2-1.
Lynn Casper? No, it's not him. It's the one on the radio. I can't remember his
Below the
name.
knees for a ball.
I don't think Lynn Casper necessarily has a home run call. He has like different variants of the same phrase.
3-1
But...
pitch.
I want to swing that.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now,
Yeah, I think it's twitch.tv/YesNetwork. I saw it on Twitter.
Elevated right here.
Just trying to remember what it was.
Now the
I think it was
3-2
Yes Network.
pitch. Skied in the air to
Must be
straightaway
easy playable.
left. Rodriguez is under it, and he makes the
Four
catch
saves
for
for
out
Hader.
number 3.
Hater's probably really hard to hit
Three
off
on
of.
the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Michael Love hitting 323 this postseason.
Leading off the
Boom
inning,
goes the dynamite, yeah.
Romero.
I saw
And they'll
the,
need him to
and
get
like an
something
ex-girlfriend,
going
it
here.
ain't coming
Lots
back.
of baseball left in this one as we're still early
That one's
on,
funny to me.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things
Like
you
an
want your leadoff guy
ex-girlfriend,
to
it's
get
not
on
coming
and
back.
set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
But it's also got Santa Maria. That's also what I'm getting.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball
Didn't even
out
have to
straightaway
move.
right. Barrios is there
Perfectly
to put it
scouted.
away for out number 1.
By the way, good luck to everybody's team this season. Except for the Nationals. I'm just kidding. Now that Harper's not on the Nationals anymore, I don't know what team to not like.
Manuel Margowski, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if
Yeah,
this
I do
pitcher
too.
tries to rush a heater right here.
I love the Santa Maria. Santa Maria.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike
Thank
2.
you, sirs.
So far in this
Fucking
game, he's the
popular.
only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh boy, how did he get that
Protecting
one?
on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he wastes a
They can
fastball
do that.
high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curve.
There's the
Down and
changeup.
away.
Struck him out
They
with the
pull
same thing we
string
got
on
him
a
with the
good
first time.
change up there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes.
Change
for
up
the
down and
second
away
time
slightly out of
tonight.
the zone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
I wonder what good old Ray's doing right now. Ray. He got a lot of confidence in that changeup, man. Which is good.
Into the box now, Jeff Ridgway.
So
as
far,
he
guys, good
looks at a
pick.
fastball
I'm
that
glad you
misses
guys
off
chose
the
Boobie.
plate for
Good
ball
pick.
1. A base hit in his first trip.
Nah, you don't owe me nothing. I just saw that today.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Groovy. Jesus.
Swing and a line
That's
drive.
down the line.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Nice job by Melendez. Keep that. or excuse me,
Matty,
Valdez.
that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah,
Hey, please,
redemption
like, you're in the
after being
booth,
late,
man.
right
Please talk
on
like you're in the
time
booth.
with the
You're not on
off-speed
the
pitch
field.
next.
You're not playing in the World Series. Home run calls are so expensive, they are. Not wrong.
Stepping in now, Billy Lucy, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. One
Oh,
for
3,000
one
side.
after a single his first time up.
Dude, I will blow all my
And he
stubs on
won't
home
bite
runs.
at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't know if I'm too crazy about, like, the stadium sounds. I haven't really found one that I want.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball
Like, I think
count
I do
here.
want the
Wanna see
womp,
how
womp, womp
aggressive
for
he gets
strikeouts.
in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man, Booby's going to go 5 innings at this rate. Nah, it's okay, man. That's unnecessary work for you.
The 3-1 pitch. And he
Oh,
grooves
boy.
the fastball there. This is hit
Oh, boy.
high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Oh, my goodness.
Has to retreat
Oh,
to the
wow.
track, but he has
He
it to
sent that
retire the
a
side.
long way.
A man left for the White Sox. They trail here.
Sent that a
4-0.
long, long way. Hey, Just Dubs. Thank you
Start of
for the
fourth
follow.
upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Keep
Thanks,
grinding.
Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the
Hi,
Cubs
Shell.
to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's
I wish
pitch
they'd talk
count.
about the pitcher.
So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Chris Valdez.
There it is. There's the
Even though they're up by a
Just
goal
Dubs.
early
Man,
on
that
this
took that
one,
thing long
you
enough to
can't get
show up.
complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike
about
and
50
score
years.
a lot of runs too.
That's okay.
No balls and 1 strike.
Crucial game 3, man. Crucial game 3.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
But
And so
Amish,
starting
I
now for the
was
White
gonna
Sox
ask
bullpen
you
as it
something
looks like
though.
a
Whenever you get
right-hander's up
free
and throwing.
time, whenever you get free time, you don't have to do it soon, or it's not a top priority.
The 1-1 home.
But is there any way you could get me some interesting baseball sound bites that I may use for my channel? Good knock for Valdez.
Around to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Shark card.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here,
I have figured out what I'm going to use for my first 2 emotes whenever I figure out how to do those.
First to tell you that.
Stepping in and ready for
I don't know if
another
I've said
shot,
that or not
Mike
already, but
Watkins. He singled his last time up.
like announcer calls, yeah. I'm trying to figure out
Now
which
a
ones
throw over to
exactly.
first,
that
but
I
the
want.
runner's back easily.
There are a few sites. Oh, well, if you can just send me the website, that'll work too.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I know
Trying to
absolutely
entice him
dog
with a
all
high
about it, man.
fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches
Definitely
in
working
this AB,
pitchers
but
counts up
those
a
are
little
pitches
more.
he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so
Famous one's
it's
history.
not like he's all over the place.
Maybe ones that are a little more current. I'm just trying to think of an example.
Now the 2-0. A double play ball to second. 4. 1 there.
Ah.
To first, and they get the
I thought that was going to be so slowly turned, he wasn't going to turn it, but...
As easy as it comes, a chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
That's close.
Standing in now, Peter Crozier. Popped him up.
Pop him up.
Lucy in foul ground. Into
Good
the stands. He got it. Cubs are down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Now to the plate, Chris Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alright, so here we go. Bottom 4. I'm very surprised that we got the report from Heidi so early.
First pitch.
So I just don't count today. It always happens in the 5th. And of course, now that I say that, we got hours already. We didn't get the White Sox, though.
To the White Sox left fielder. Line drive to center field. Anthony is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's a new camera. Fucking booby. Yeah, it's a booby.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, don't make it a top priority.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you,
well, this ump
pitches
is
in
not
that location
calling
are tough to do
inside
anything with.
Corner.
This is on the ground over to first. Melendez comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
It was pretty safe having a lead, though, in the game. I'll say that.
Digging in, Bo Cordero. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Just whenever.
2 out, nobody on.
I know Bo Cordero swings at a lot of pitches out of the zone.
Here it comes.
That was not out of
Shot
the zone.
down the first baseline.
Definitely don't need to hang him.
Ball, and it's still
You
0-2.
crush him. So let's try something similar, but not
That was a
hanging
terrible
him, shall we?
pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting his pitch back.
Ooh.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
How do you think Yelich can repeat NL MVP status this year?
The next Cub up, Kevin Anthony.
Childress is still in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right side.
What's our bullpen looking like here? God, Lefty's hitting 571 against Mitchell Tree. What the hell's happened? Yeah, home run derby. He played the home run derby.
And he pops it up back behind second base.
Hey, dope.
Rodriguez
Silly Amish.
stay with it as he backs up
kids.
and puts it away. One gone.
By the way, the Angels signed Sam Freeman. The Braves let him go for some reason.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go William Nam. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's inside. 2-0.
He's gonna give me something to hit. I just don't know when.
Well
definitely was
behind
not
that
it.
fastball. It's a swinging strike. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might as well just keep
I'd
throwing
be
him up
shocked
there.
if you saw
Can't hit him.
anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him.
Way under
Don't
it.
give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 2-2.
God.
And he gets him to pop
Damn
it
him.
up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
I let him know earlier. At some point, I let him know.
So
They let
in now
Freeman
for
go.
Chicago, John Costello. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I don't know why they did that either.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Just keep swinging
It's
at it,
been
man.
a
Just
little
keep
bit of
swinging
a
at
rough
it.
outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60%
I'll tell you that
of his first pitches have been for
I'll give
strikes.
Count credit, man. He
Bases are
the
empty
guy
here
he
with
faced
2 men
today,
out.
he let him throw 107 pitches. And I was like, man, I can be as patient as I
And
want,
0-2
and I'll never
misses
get a
with a
pitcher to
fastball.
throw 100 pitches.
Boy, it's hard to sit
Yeah.
on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit
a
hard on
rip.
the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3
got
inning,
pulled
but
in that
not
ball.
the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is
Telling you,
so
man,
deep,
Costello
1 through
may
9,
be
they
our
can put a hurting
everyday
on you.
second
They're making
baseman
him
next
work,
year.
and he's given up a lot
Give us
of
a
base
lefty
hits
at
so
bat,
far in this
a
one.
lefty hitter
So
in the
far,
lineup.
this has not
Pretty
been
good
an
fielder,
easy
can
one
play
for this
anywhere
pitcher.
in the infield. That's it for Childress.
So
He's
now
done,
the White
by the
Sox
way.
manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here
Rough
tonight.
start.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Alonso Gonzalez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
69 degrees tomorrow and clear. Definitely going to the park. Yeah, boy. You like me and Leo got a trip to the park tomorrow.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Melendez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning.
But I don't know.
following
Maybe
a
it's just
two-out
because I've only played
Yeah,
3
that hit
games.
might not amount to much,
But I feel like you have to
anytime
work
could extend
really
an inning
hard
and
to
give
get
a guy
your
with plenty
runs.
of pop a chance
A
to
lot
swing it,
harder
the
than you
outlook
did
of an inning changes
8.
dramatically.
As a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center
That ball hit
field.
hard.
Margowski sprinting after
Margowski's
it.
got such
He
range,
makes the
man.
catch. What a play on the run.
I would like to
end
see a
the
show
inning.
tracks on that.
1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
1 pitch.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Yeah, that's a nice little
you,
detailed
Heidi.
stat. I couldn't have told you that happened. Heidi time. That's the hashtag. Hashtag Heidi time. Oh, Lord. What am I reading here? What's up, Christopher? I'm thinking about giving MLB games a try. However, I have never played MLB before. The closest I've come to playing MLB was when MLB teamed up with Nick to make MLB Nicktoon All-Stars. Oh boy. Okay, well let me ask you this question first, sir. How big of a baseball fan are you? And that's very important. There's a reason why I asked
first
that.
pitch. And he starts
Thank you for the host,
number
by the
with
way.
a strike, 0-1.
How you doing?
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I like the name, by the way. Christopher Martin.
Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup.
That changeup's been getting him.
Strike 3 called, 1 away.
I'll say this about the game. If you're just now interested in playing MLB The Show, you picked a really good year to start. They fixed out a lot of the bugs that was in 17 and 18. They've altered the hitting a little bit in a progressive way.
Into the box now.
The pitching is just as solid. And I think even if you're slightly curious, I think you should pick it
First
up
pitch of the at-bat.
because it's not going to drop in price anytime
Now a
soon.
slider down the middle, but laid off.
I think you should give it a shot. There's a difficulty called dynamic, and what that is that the game adjusts difficulty based on how well you play. So, it'll start you off at rookie, and if you keep doing well, it'll bump you up to the next difficulty.
And he misses
But if
with
you
it,
start
1-1.
struggling, it'll put you back down to rookie. So, to be honest with you, man, I think you should give it a shot. If you're interested in baseball, it's definitely a simulation type game. For sure, not an arcade. Of course, that's kind of obvious. But
A ball and 2 strikes now.
even though I'm not a professional at this game, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Or if I can't, I'll point you in the right direction.
A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand.
Look at that play. Beautiful.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man,
There's Costello, baby. Let's look at that again on replay.
He really did have a chance to get
Gotta love those new animations. They put in 1,300 new animations added to the game. I think this is one of them. Like they adjusted it a little bit. Beautiful play. He wants a fastball. I'm gonna give him a fastball.
in now, Lee Romero. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
By the way,
Over 2
shout
for
out
him so
to
far in this one.
the MLB Nicktoons All-Stars baseball game. I played that as well. That was a very fun game. Now, if you want something a
Into the
little
windup,
more
here comes the
arcade,
0-1.
this game is
High
fantastic,
and deep down the
period.
left field line.
But if you're looking
And
for
that
more of an
will end up a
arcade
foul
baseball
ball.
game, I highly recommend
No runs,
Super
4
Mega
hits,
Baseball.
And no errors so far for
Either
the
the
White
first or
Sox.
second one.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0.
You like playing an esports game and trying anything once. It's fun. I want to make sure you get as much information as you can because $60 is $60, especially nowadays. I think you will find enjoyment out of this. If you like offline stuff, there's Road to the Show, where you create your own player and you work your way through the minors. It's a lot of fun. They've added more stuff to it this year. Plenty to do. Plenty to do. You know, they've got franchise, of course, which is what I'm playing now. If you're interested in online play, you know, they've got what they call Diamond Dynasty, which is basically you've got a deck of cards, they've got a deck of cards, and you play a game just like I'm playing now. It's fun. I think you'll really enjoy it, man. It'll take some getting used to, I'll admit. But as with that dynamic difficulty, I think you'll find your perfect difficulty and you'll go from there. So I do highly recommend it. I think this is one of the best versions that you've decided to come in on.
Now the 2-1 is a ball high and inside.
What year was that game? Which one? The Nicktoons one?
The Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he struck him out.
Good pitch.
Coming to the plate now.
Are you talking about the Nicktoons game,
He'll swing it
Amish?
from
Because
the
I
left
can't
side
remember what
right
year
here.
it was. I
It's
just remember
very
playing it.
difficult being a switch hitter.
I think there was
Very
more than
rarely
one.
do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Mario's hit
That's
one hard.
lifted the other way out to left. And he will
Man,
make
that
the
that
play.
outfield defense
2
is
away
ridiculous.
now.
Yeah, it was Nicktoons baseball. I can't remember what year it came out. I think it's. Let me Google search it real
Into
quick,
the box,
and I'll tell you.
Chris Valdez, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Tell you what, after this half inning, I will.
First pitch on its way.
I'm trying to remember.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too
It was
low
like
that
MLB
time. It's ball 1.
Nicktoons or something.
That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Pitch.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2011, if I'm looking at the right game. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Yeah, it was came out on September 13th, 2011. So it came out a long time ago.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short.
Right on top of that one.
Rodriguez
Throw it
scoops
away, throw it away. Nope.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They
All right,
lead
we're
it
going to send
4-0.
Boobie back out there for one more inning, then we're going to turn over to the bullpen. Wonder if anyone streams that? Hey, you never know. You never know.
Leading off the inning, Manuel Margowski, and they'll need him to
They've
get
still got
something going here.
Margowski in
This
here.
one doesn't look
Not
good
Margot,
so
I
far,
just
down
noticed
by
that.
a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Surely they've got Margot in here now.
In the 8th and 9th inning.
But right there to glove it
Watch
is the
people stream Roller
shortstop for
Coaster
the first
Tycoon.
down.
Yeah. God, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon so much. It's such a good game.
Digging in now, Jeff Ridgway, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
He's pitching well.
Home run
We're
with a
working
pitcher.
into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down.
I think I've only
When you
hit
start
2
going through that
out of
lineup
the
the
whole
second
time
and
I've
third
played this
time,
show.
you've kind of emptied the bucket
I
out
hit
already,
one
so
with
he's gonna have to continue to
Travis
buckle down
Wood
and make good
way
pitches.
back
1-1
in
the
like
count now.
MLB 16. I remember that because I still have the screenshot for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And then I hit one with Albert Tanaka actually.
Ground ball left side. Love has it,
Easy peasy.
and that's the second out.
WWE, NHL, any type of racing game you think I've ever played. A few tennis games in the past. All right, so you got a very diverse profile of sports games.
Billy
Um,
Lucy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating
gone.
the game right now. Feels like
WWE,
we're seeing a lot of
yeah,
3 up,
yeah.
3 down innings.
No doubt
What's
about
that, Moneyball?
Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go
Yeah,
about
I mean,
business,
give it a
but I'm
chance,
also
Christopher.
interested to
I
see if
think
this
this
offense
will.
can
I mean,
figure
if
out
you
a
like
way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it
simulations,
gets
like
too
more of a
late.
simming,
Yeah, that
or
remains to be seen.
more of the sim type sports game, you will
Here
love
comes
the
the
show.
first pitch.
You will love the show.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the
you
hitter's
doing,
aggression
Moneyball?
against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
They've even added new modes to this one this year. There's March to October, which works similar to a season. They've brought back retro mode, which is pretty solid.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
What else they bring?
That nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long
I don't
foul
know
ball.
everything they've changed to it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and
I would say to go by an older version, but if he's looking to play online by some chance, he won't find anybody.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hey, we have
NBA?
to commend them
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. 1 out away from grinded through 6 strong
I've never
innings
played an
against
NBA
one of
game.
better
The last
lineups
one
in the game.
The last NBA game I played was NBA Jam. So
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking
nice pitch.
strike
No, I'll take that
3.
back. I played on the GameCube. I played NBA Street Volume 2.
4-0.
I'll be doing March to October.
Back here on the south side of Chicago. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets
Chicago
underway,
versus
we'll
Chicago.
take a look at our game summary
Could've scripted
through
this.
the first 6.
85 win team versus 124 win team.
At the plate, Mike Watkins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, NBA Street. I love it. Alright, that's going to be it for Boovie. We're going to get Santos ready to come in. Contact. It would actually make more sense to get Easel warming up. Maybe I should bring in Easel. I wish they would have kept the circles. I like the circles, I gotta say. Better against lefty, better against righty. Or no, sorry. Better against righty, better against lefty. Better against lefty. 74-57. No, it actually would make more sense to bring in Easel, to be honest.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I remember having NBA Jam on the Sega Genesis.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air.
Jammed on that one. Margot. Got it.
Chase.
Is there any demo of MLB on Xbox One or PS4 you could try? There's not one on Xbox except for Super Mega Baseball, which is pretty fun. That one's a lot of fun. You can create your own team and stuff there. PlayStation, as far as I know, the only thing they got is the show. There's also RBI Baseball if you do want a cheaper method. I think that game's only $30, but I've never played that, so I can't really validate how good it is. You may have to YouTube that one, Christopher.
Doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, RBI Baseball. It's on Xbox and it's on PlayStation.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on.
But I've never played it, so like I said, I can't validate how good or bad it is. So you might want to do some research on that one.
2-1. Short, hit hard to his right.
Throw it away, throw it away. Nope, didn't do it.
Gets him 2 down.
Come on, Moneyball. Let's don't do that, man. Crazy Moneyball and his silly fantasies.
Stepping up now, Kevin Anthony.
Silly fantasies. Oh yeah, Out of the Park Baseball. That's a good one. That's a good one. I forgot about that one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That one's more of
And it's fouled away.
if you really want to be a GM. I think Amish has played that one a lot. That's the one you're playing, right, Amish?
That's lifted the other way.
I was really hoping he was going to
left.
pull that or push
Rodriguez
that down the
is
left field
there.
line.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
I don't know if I will. Amish might. Here we go.
It's the call
Alvin
from the pen
Easel.
to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alvin Easel. That Sports Gamer plays OOTP.
Leading off the inning, Chris Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score.
I'll put it
any
this
runs
way.
as we're moving late into
Probably
this one.
besides
A
Out of the
perfect time
Park
for this
baseball,
leadoff guy to
the
try to
show
get on
is the
base
most
and ignite
detailed
a rally.
baseball game on the market right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It is the deepest
Little
baseball
tardy
game
on
out
that
there.
swing as it's well wide of first.
Good night, Maddie. Have a good day at work tomorrow, sir. Good luck to your Yankees as they face the Orioles. New Orleans baseball team. Because from what I hear, I'm not sure if it's a major league team or minor. However, we do have a team riding in the morning. Zephyrs have just been about a year or two ago. They changed New Orleans baby cakes. Nope, that's for real. That is for real. There is the New Orleans Baby Cakes, which I believe
The
are the
windup and the
Marlins
0-2
minor league
pitch.
team. I think it's
And
the
he missed with it.
Marlins.
It's 1-2.
Amish, do you know that one?
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got
Yeah,
lucked up
Marlins
on a
AAA. There you
two-seamer
go.
running away, but
That is
either
a
way,
true
it worked out
statement.
well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Just hung in there on that one.
Talking about moving to Wichita.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Costello gloves it, and there's one away.
I like the, what do they call them? The Las Vegas 51s or something. They have the alien. I kind of like that name.
So
Did you see the
coming to
Blazers
plate,
player
Jeff
broke his leg? I did
Rodriguez.
not. There another one leg snap? No, that's been a thing the last couple of years.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
I live near the Chattanooga Lookouts,
The 1-0.
Double A affiliate of
Batted
the
and missed
Reds.
for the
So
first strike.
I live close to
That's
them,
such a
and
tough
the
pitch to lay
Rome
off right
Braves
there, but
isn't
you
too
have
far
to
away.
find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin.
Nasty
or hit
breaker.
a ground ball to the left side.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes.
Area
to the
51.
White
I saw
Sox
the frog,
shortstop.
and I thought it was Green Frog.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even
Mm,
now at
gruesome.
2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Man, Costello's doing great out there at second.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Evernet Aqua Sox. That's a funny name. I like that name. The
So
Everett
kicking in
Aqua
now,
Sox.
Bo Cordero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too
Christopher
many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
Ah, there's
Expect
Diesel,
him to be a little
man.
bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Barrios will get there, and he
Had no
puts
idea
it
Barrios
away
was a
to
diamond
retire
defender.
the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Nam.
51, 51. 59, 63, 68, 63. Weaker power, weaker power, weaker power. Alright, so that's going to be it for Easel. I'm bringing Santos for the 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Ooh. I remember that Louisville, Kentucky college basketball player that had his leg snap in the middle of a game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He
God, I
pops
keep
it
getting
up.
jammed.
Lucy ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison.
Good job, guys. Nice job choosing Boovie.
Generating much by way of hits,
I really
as
didn't
you
know
can
who I
see
was
by
going to
the
start.
left side of your screen. Stepping into the box, John Costello. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And that
The
misses
tracking.
1-1.
Wait, the tracking animations live live off the wall. Are you talking about the ball ricochets
Ball and 2
or whatever?
strikes.
Like how they're gonna play off the
right
wall?
there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And
I have
he lays
those turned
a
off.
pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think there'll be too much help.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, like you see
Making
it like
him
where it's
sweat
gonna
out
bounce,
there.
right?
The 7th pitch coming up. Drilled on the ground
Had
to
to swing
short.
at that one.
Rodriguez is right there, and there are 2 away now.
Never seen that.
8th inning now in this inner city battle. You get a look there at the line score. Homestanding White Sox have some work to do as they trail the visiting Cubs.
Nah, they don't have to do anything. They need to keep losing. I don't want to fall behind in this series.
Jose Melendez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball well outside.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can
not
go
his 4th
4+
inning of work.
innings and be rock solid.
He came in like the 6th or something, didn't he?
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this one misses high
4 straight
for ball
pitches, we'll
4,
take it.
and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Tim the
That's
Tap
the
Man. I
second
do like that
walk
name.
he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach.
home
when
run
this
and
guy
2 walks.
steps in.
Good game.
He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Michael Love will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
No, I haven't done GTA, man. I probably did GTA once, like 2 years ago.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Melendez is off at first with 2 away.
Nice
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4
That was
quadrants,
close.
he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Waved at and missed for the third.
I knew he was gonna
Not
throw a
much of
slider.
chance
I
of
knew he
getting
was
that
gonna
one,
throw a
and the
slider.
inning is
I should-
over. Cubs
They
strand
always throw a
one,
slider to
but
Michael
they hold
Love
a
when there's 2
4-0
strikes on him.
lead.
They always do. Just never learn. Just never learn, man.
Leo Santos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Elvis Castilla. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base
Are we on
runners
stream?
and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I honestly
First
have not played
pitch on
GTA
its
in
way.
such a long time. The last time I
And they'll
played
try to
GTA
crowd
was
him there
with
to start the
Raven and
at-bat.
Desert
It's
Punk.
1-0. Now.
Amazing. Good info to retain. What'd I say?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Division champ. I have a feeling that 2029 is going to be a little more exciting. The game's so much, it feels so much more tougher, you know? Woo!
Popped him up.
Got away with one there.
Costello is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, they always do, man. I swear. They do. They'll either throw a fastball up, way out of the zone, like near his face, or they'll throw that slider.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this
I'm also
one
anxious
off.
to see how free agency works. I think free agency is the exact same way.
Bases
But
are
I always
empty,
get
one man
confused
out.
about a few things.
Swing and a liner.
I don't know if I'm going to stream off-season or not, just because of how long I take.
Back to the
Do that
top
as a
of the White Sox
cutscene.
lineup now, and stepping in, Lee Romero. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A
Much
couple
different.
of guys get on, and then who knows?
I don't know,
what
if I
could
stream
happen.
it, it's going to be a very boring
Ready to
session. I'm not
deliver.
going to lie
Here's
to
the
you guys.
first pitch. Sends that one out of play
Not
for
gonna lie
strike
to you.
1. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Why would you want a running fastball there?
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
What do you recommend for snacks?
Now the 2-1
I don't know.
is laid off of for ball
I'm
number
actually going to get me some
This has been a
Tostitos
good job
scoops
to work
and
to
some
come from 0-2 2-1 to 3-1,
queso
and
dip.
now he's
The white
really in
queso
the
dip.
driver's seat to see a heater that he
Because
can
Leo
do
will
something
be asleep
with.
when the Cubs game starts. So.
Hard hit ball to second. Costello fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Dorito.
Down in order go the White
Oh, the taco
Sox.
Doritos, yeah.
They're down 4-0.
I'd like to get the little pigs in a blanket, you know. Those are pretty good.
Ronaldo Estrada
Beats?
enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll
Shout out
try
to
to keep
Beats.
the
Oh,
score
brats.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
I was like, Beats? What's up, Beats?
Ready for another shot now. Angel Barrios as the switch
We will
hitter
have
will
Mitchell
take his
Tree
cuts
warming up
left-handed
just in
here.
case we need
Well,
him.
if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Choke out the manager.
Strike swinging.
We're a
chased
pizza
the high
flavored,
one there.
what is it? Stacks
Now
or
on
Pringles?
0-2,
Pizza
I don't
flavored
think
Pringles.
we're going to
Pretty
see
good.
any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit
Nice
hard up
inside
the
out
middle.
swing.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's
We'll just
0-2,
order you a
2-0,
pizza,
he's
man.
lost.
I know it's
He
not a
has
snack,
great
but
bat to ball skills. There are some guys
pizza,
that just
like
have
a
knack for
stuffed
the
crust
of being able to
pizza
get the
and
barrel
some
of the ball,
breadstick.
and this is one of those guys.
Maybe cinnamon twists.
Into the box, Chris Valdez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Okay, choke out the man. Moneyball's so aggressive.
The 1-0 home. Line towards center field.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this White Sox outfield is so, they can cover some ground. Order Papa racist, John.
Ready once again, Mike Watkins.
Oh God.
From the stretch.
That's funny.
And it's fouled away.
Lying now.
Estrada,
Oh.
native of Puerto Rico, who was selected in the first round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level,
God.
but you know what?
Papa
They didn't miss with this
racist
pick either.
pizza.
You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh God. Look at all those white flags flying. We give up.
And he got him.
Missed that one somehow.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late
that
on
wasn't a
curveball.
pathetic
That tells me he
attempt to
gave up on
swing.
it
I
right
think
to
it
the
was
very
just,
end,
you know,
and obviously
I
there
think it was a
nothing he
decent
could do
attempt
at
to
that point.
swing. We just missed.
Stepping in now, Peter Crozier, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so
Yeah, my
far.
power hitter at DH, man. Check him out. Crozier.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
God, fucking piss me off, why don't you? Fucking scumbag. At least he's being suspended without pay.
Back at even 2-2.
Fucking asshole, man. I cannot stand those people. Oh my goodness. See you later.
Deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. On
Like
a
I said, my
two-strike
power
count
hitter.
with 2 away in the inning.
My power hitter.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first
Peter
homer so far
Crozier.
in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
So happy, Larry. Yeah.
Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
I can't. I don't understand how. I just fucking hate you. If you fucking hate your wife, I just fucking hate
saying going around the dugout.
I'm
right
sorry
now.
for
There's
the
a
language.
fight
It's
at
just
the
how
bat
strong I
round.
feel about it.
Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Kevin Anthony.
Fucking
as
piece
the
of
first
shit.
pitch to him is off the
Fucking
plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the
Can't
story was
even
clearly
imagine.
the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are,
Woo.
D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping
High and
out
deep,
like this,
but not out.
it's clear that the pitchers need to start making.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on
Yeah.
the strength of this two-run
I mean, besides
home
like if
run.
she's coming at
Last
you
chance coming
with a
up here for the
knife
White
or
Sox.
she's
It's
fixing
the
to
Cubs
kill you,
6
I
and
understand
the
a little
White
bit of
Sox
defense.
nothing.
But other than that, there's literally zero reason for you to lay hands on your
So
wife.
striding in, Manuel
Just, I don't-
Markowski. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Another 6-0
I just
win.
haven't
Possibly.
seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would
Chick-fil-A's
imagine
a
it feels the
religious food
same from
establishment.
watching
They
in the
are.
stands in this one.
I like Chick-fil-A
Into
for
the
the
windup,
food. I
here
don't
comes
like
the
it for
0-1.
the
This is
how
swung
they
on and
channel
lifted
people
down the
out,
left field
so.
line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you
Oh.
from a pitcher's perspective, that's
That
nothing
is
but a
3
long
Ks
strike.
for Margot
Got
tonight.
him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K.
Thank you,
next to his
Vasgersian. I
name
just
in
said
this
that.
one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang.
That was a
bang plays
nasty
at
break. He
first.
just did not
Has
know
the
what to
most
do.
difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter does.
Oh no,
appear to
like
hold up
I'm not
enough,
saying
so I
there's
think
nothing
the
wrong
call
with
was
eating
right.
at Chick-fil-A. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
In now, Jeff Ridgway. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Pizza's nasty. It is a little greasy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right
I'm just
side.
a poor white trash guy, you know.
And
I like
that's
Little
into the
Caesars.
outfield for a 1-out
Little
base
Caesars
hit.
is simple and
Hey,
tasty
this
to me,
guy's
you know.
having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
All right, Mighty Ball. Let's step back a little bit. It's a little too vulgar.
Standing in now, Billy Lucy batting
Even though you might be
left-handed here
right.
as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is on the ground
All right.
to short. Could
Well,
be 2. To second for
thought there were
Lyon.
2 outs there, not gonna lie. Game over. Cubs win. Almost let that completely go.
This ball game is over.
Whew.
Yeah, and they end
Won
this
game
thing with
3.
style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
I literally almost set the controller down. So another 6-0 win. How predictable. So theoretically in game 4 we're gonna lose 1-0. So I'm not doing game 4 tonight, sorry. Kid zone. I think Santos picked up a save. That might be a save.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there
I guess
in this
not.
shutout victory.
Our starting pitching staying strong. I like it. Good luck with your interview. Everyone wish Amish good luck in his interview. He not like he's going to need it. He's going to get it anyway. But just in case, good luck, sir. Knock it out of the park. We know you will.
He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
There you go, guys. Gene Boovie, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Good job, guys.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Gene Boovie pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Cannot believe it. Crozier hit a home run. Kind of funny to me. Jump at the White House. Oh, I got nothing good. Boo. Just kidding. Not going to be run out of that. Wait, we have scouting going on? What? We still have scouting? Okay. Why are we still scouting? That makes no sense to me at all. Oh, let me see if anyone's live real quick. I don't know why it says I'm scouting someone. It doesn't make sense. Totally not scouting anyone. I've got nobody on really, so. Alright, guys, that does it for me tonight. Thank you. Just one and done game. I'm going to go help put Leo to bed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I love the active chat. Amish, good luck tomorrow, sir. I really mean it. Hopefully I'll be one of the first ones that you tell that you got the job. No pressure. Trim my balls? Nah. Are you on? Let me see if you're on. Hold on. Let me get you here. Better do that. Come on, advertisement, go away, go away, go away. Come on, advertisement, go away, so I can see NJ. NJ is on. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's go chill out with NJ, shall we? I shall. I'm gonna take Leo. All right, so we're gonna go see NJ. Everyone have a good night. I will start the raid with NJ here in a second. I think I have to end my stream completely first. Oh, God. Let's get this working here. There we are. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. We're going to go raid and host NJ. Love you all. Good luck to your team opening day tomorrow, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow night for Game 4. Cubs, White Sox. Good night, everyone.